Godlike.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is JC, and I'm just doing a quick follow up on the best external hard drive for your PlayStation 5. Now, you're probably wondering why I got it on my lap. Let me explain to you why. My kids got their friends over, and everybody laughing, playing, and having a good time. And when I'm recording, I want to have nice peace and quiet. So, whatever I'm saying, you guys can hear me without any interruptions. And before going any further, this video is sponsored by MODP. For those that have been watching my videos, you already know what I'm about to say. So for those that have not been following my videos, or I still want you to participate with me, here we go. MODP, my own damn pocket. Alright, thank you guys for your participation. Now, this particular SSD drive is a Samsung T7, which I've been using for the past almost 2 weeks now. And I love it because it's very small, it's very compact. You can put it in a pocket, or if you got a wallet, you can slide it in a wallet as well. And you can transfer games, photos, whatever you want onto this, and it's going to transfer in a blink of an eye. Why? The transfer speed on it is a 1048 megabytes. So it's going to be like I said earlier, a blink of an eye. It's going to be very quick. Bam, bam, bam. Whatever you want to transfer. All right. And the reason why I'm doing this, because in my earlier video, I tell you guys that Sony sent out a software update where, let me just explain it to you real quick. If you have a PlayStation 5, either digital or disc, the only games you can transfer from your console is PlayStation 4 games. So you got a bunch of PlayStation 4 games on the PlayStation 5 and it's taking up storage. That's the only games that can move over onto an external hard drive. But with the software update that everybody got today, it unlocks the ability for you to can transfer PlayStation 5 games onto an external hard drive. And that is a big plus, all right? Because we all know, for some odd reason, Sony shortchanged us with the memory on our console this year. Even though it's one of the best-selling consoles right now, but they could have done better. They could have given more storage, because this is the new age. Every game's got they're bigger now. They use up a lot of memory. So 1 terabyte is not good enough for next gen gaming, and the console don't even come with 1 terabyte. It comes with less than a terabyte. So what I think Sony should have done, they should have added 2 terabytes of storage in the console to make it easy for a lot of people like you and I. But they go the route they do, and I can't hate them because Sony, they're pretty good at what they do. But anyway, so what I'm gonna do real quick, I'm gonna go back into my apartment. Hopefully everybody is gone, and I'm gonna show you guys that don't know how to format and move games. I'm gonna show you. And for those that already know but kind of want to know some more, I'm gonna do it as well. And if you feel free, for the professionals out there, you can leave a comment to tell me what you think or what I could have done, so we could learn from each other. All right. And also, it is to move over PlayStation 5 games to the external hard drive. It is not as simple as the PlayStation 4 games. There's a process, and I'm going to show you how to do it, and I'm going to show you again how to format it and move it over. And also, I'm going to show you how to free up some additional storage on the PlayStation 5. It's pretty simple. Anybody can do it. All right. So let me get back upstairs, and I'm going to continue with the process. Now, for the interest of time, to move over a game from your library to the title screen is going to take a while, alright? So what I do, I put Miles Morales right here. I'm moving it from my library to the title screen, alright? It's going to take a little while, but I'm going to do another game, okay? So don't forget, in order for you to move your PlayStation 5 games onto your external hard drive, you have to first have your PlayStation 5 games on the title screen, okay? And another important thing, if you want to use your external hard drive, you do not plug it at the front of the PlayStation, you plug it at the back, because it won't recognize it. And another thing, even though you may have your own USB Type A to USB Type C cables, in the Samsung T7 box, it comes with two set of cables, USB Type A to USB Type C and USB Type C to USB Type C. Use those specific cables that come in the package, because if you use any other cable, it's gonna tell you it doesn't recognize it. So you have to use the specific cables that comes in the external storage hard drive box. All right. Just a side note to let you know. So if you try to plug in any other one and you wonder why it's not working, that's the reason why. Use the cables that comes in the package. All right. This okay. Let me go now. So what you're gonna do to format the external hard drive, you're gonna click on settings. You're gonna go down to storage. You're gonna go to extend USB extended storage, right? It's gonna show the name of the extended storage that's plugged into the PlayStation 5. For mine is a PSSD T7. You're gonna click format as USB extended storage. You're gonna click that. All right, like this. And it's gonna tell you when you format the USB drive, all data on it will be deleted. Note that saved data, screenshots, and video clips cannot be saved in USB extended storage. And it's gonna ask you, are you sure you want to continue? You're gonna hit yes. You're definitely sure you want to continue to format. All right, it's formatting, and it says while it's formatted, do not disconnect it. If you disconnect it, you may corrupt it and you may break it and you won't be able to do it over again. So it's important while it's formatting, do not remove it. Okay, so we're gonna hit OK when it's finished formatting. Now what you're gonna do next, you're gonna go to console storage. You're gonna move over to games and apps. Okay, I'm going to show you all the games you have on your PlayStation 4 and on PlayStation 5. But remember, with the PlayStation 4 games, you can simply select it and move it. But with the PlayStation 5 games, you have to move it from your console, your storage, onto the main screen, the title screen, in order for you to move it onto your external hard drive. You hear me stressing it so many times because it is very imperative, because you're going to want to try to do it some way and like something is wrong with the external hard drive. Something is wrong. No, nothing is wrong. The simple thing is you did not follow the procedures. You did not follow the procedures. So with that being said, don't forget, if I sound like I was out, I'm sorry guys. You have to move the PlayStation 5 games from a library onto the title screen. Alright, so what I'm going to do right here, I'm going to select Astro's Playroom. Alright, I'm going to select it. You're going to click move. Alright, and it's going to tell you the game is selected, and it's going to tell you the size. You're going to hit OK. Now it's going to move. Now let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just counting down right here guys, so don't pay me no mind. So far I'm at about 10 seconds. 11. It's moving pretty fast. It's just 10 gigabyte game. 20 seconds. Not bad, not bad. 30 seconds. We keep on, we're doing good. We're doing pretty good. For 10 gigabyte games, it's doing its job pretty well. So it can't hit them. 40 seconds. And remember, there's two types. They got a Samsung T5. It has 540, I think it's 500 something, 500 megabytes transfer speed. The one I'm using, it's a T7. The T7 got 1048 megabyte transfer speed. So it's twice as much as the Samsung T5. So if you want something that's faster, get the T5. If you want something that's okay, get the correction. If you want something that's fast, get the T7. If you want something that's okay, get the T5. Because I had the T5 before and it was pretty good. Don't get me wrong. With 500 transfer speed, it was pretty good. But if you want something that's going to get you in and out, get the T7. So right now, we've done 1 minute and 30 seconds. One minute 38 seconds to move a game that's approximately 11 gigabytes. That is fast. On the Samsung T7, 1 minute 40 seconds to move a 11 gigabyte game from the PlayStation 5 to its hard drive. That's impressive. That's impressive. That's the one I use. That's the one I would recommend. There's several out there. You're free to choose what you want, but it's just my personal preference. This is what I'm using and I love it. So I'm sharing my experience. You're free to use whatever you choose. Alright? Okay. So now we're going to go back to see if it's there. You're going to go to extended storage. You're going to go to games and apps. And if you see, it's right there in the external storage. Your games, your PlayStation 5 games, is going to be in your external hard drive, so you're good to go. Alright? And another thing I want to share with you guys. We already know the PlayStation 5 doesn't come with much memory. And now your memory can be cut short because in the PlayStation 5 it's set up automatically where when you play your game, it takes screenshots and it does random 14 seconds recordings. So all of that, you could be playing 50 to 100 games, you could be playing for hours. You randomly, oftentimes, whatever game you're playing, it takes screenshots and it does 14-second recordings, and that eat up data. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna hit the button on the left. I call it select. I go old school. You guys know what it's called? I'll just go old school. For me, it's the select button on the PlayStation controller. I'm old school. All right. So when you hit that button, and I think it's called the share button. Yeah, it's called the share button. Anyway, you're gonna move over. When you hit the share button, you're gonna move over to the screen to the left. You're gonna hit it. You're gonna scroll down to go to Media Gallery. All right. You're gonna move over to Media Gallery. And then what you're gonna do, you're gonna move over to the clips. See, I got a whole lot of clips right here. Got a whole lot of clips. These are some screenshots and some gameplay. The PlayStation 5 automatically does that. So what you're gonna have to do, you're gonna hit the start button or whatever button you know it is. You know what I'm talking about. The button on the right. You're gonna hit it. You're gonna go to delete. You're gonna hit delete. It's gonna ask you, are you sure? You're gonna hit the delete button. So that's how you delete your screenshots or your gameplay clips, and that will free up memory on your PlayStation 5. All right. So that's all it is. So to do a recap, let me do a quick recap for y'all. In order to move your PlayStation 5 games to the extended storage, you got the first thing first, move it from the library to the title screen. Alright, then you go to the settings. Do a quick recap for those that don't know. You're going to go to storage, you're going to go to extended storage, and you're going to click right here. It's going to show you to format it. You're going to hit format. Don't unplug it while it's formatting. Then you boom. Then you're going to go to console, games and apps. You're going to go over here to your PlayStation to move to PlayStation 5 games. Select the game that you want and then move it. And it's going to go to your PlayStation 5. It's going to go to the extended storage. Alright? And that's it. And that's pretty much it. Very simple, very quick. Thank you guys for taking the time. And if you hear any little noise in the background, ignore it. Alright? So this is the boy JC. I love you guys. And I'll see you in the next follow-up.